All right, welcome to a new year of Now You Know Sports. I'm Creighton Dixon.
And I'm Joe Bronzo.
And this week we are talking Super Bowl, Beanpot, and BC basketball.
And along with that, we've got three BC respective stars talking about each of their sports.
And our first guest today is Luke Kuechly, BC football star.
Welcome, Luke.
Thanks for having me.
So you're here to help us talk about the Super Bowl, and I figure let's just start things off. Who's your pick?
I'm going to go with the Colts.
Whoa.
Oh, go ahead, Joe.
Okay. Well, first, I'll get the facts out there. Watching Sports Nation the other day, they were talking about how the U.S. population likes the Colts 60 to 40, whatever. Look, I know the Colts have experience, but I like Drew Brees. I've always been a fan of the underdog, and I think the way he's motivated his team this year.
Well, plus, I mean, look at the weapons he has to
tribal
throw.
chant.
Oh, whatever that chant is. I think he got it when he was in Iraq on a USO trip. The guys he's throwing to people like Marquez Colson, DeVry Henderson, Lance Moore, Reggie Bush. I mean, these are athletes that make something happen when they have the ball.
Now, Luke, what leads you to believe the Colts have it over the Saints?
Well, I'm from Cincinnati, and I've been to a couple Colts games. Big fan of Peyton Manning, and I think Peyton's got the experience in the Super Bowl over the Colts or the Saints who haven't been there yet. So I lean towards them.
And he did lead them to that big win over the Jets in the
Yes, he
AFC
did.
Championship game.
Now, seeing that I said the Saints, clearly Creighton, who always contradicts me,
It's true.
humor me.
Well,
What's your pick?
I have to go with Indianapolis and Peyton Manning. Well,
Surprise.
Peyton Manning being the big guy here. I mean, last week, if you saw the AFC Championship game, you know what the Jets did shutting down Reggie Wayne. But even though Reggie Wayne, his number one target was gone, he still threw to Pierre Garçon, a second-year wide receiver who had a career game. I mean, that's what I think the Colts can do on any given Sunday.
So, moving a little bit further from the NFL, Luke, what did you think of your first season with BC?
It was very exciting. I didn't really know what to expect coming in. A couple guys got nicked up, so I kind of got tossed in. I had a lot of help from some of the older guys that really kind of took me under their wing and guided me throughout the season. So it was pretty interesting.
Any quick insights for the coming season?
Just gonna try to work hard again. Try to get back to the ACC championship. We came up a little bit short this year. We lost maybe I think one or two games that kind of put us in a bad position. But hopefully we'll be able to rebound this year.
Well, you guys definitely exceeded expectations this year.
Definitely.
So I want to congratulate you guys on a great season.
Thank you very much.
And thanks for coming on the
Thank
show.
you very much. Appreciate
Have
it.
a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you, Luke.
Yep.
All right, well, next we're going to be talking about hockey. And here to help us is our very own Cam Atkinson.
Welcome to the show, Cam.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for appearing.
Thank you.
So we've got the Beanpot coming up.
Yep.
What just some quick rundowns.
Well, BC historically has done fairly well in the Beanpot. This past decade, we've done really well. We've been 7 championship games, I believe.
7 Beanpot championship games. We've won three and lost 4, obviously. But we've also put 12 BC players in the Beanpot Hall of Fame.
So historically, we make a good showing in the Beanpot.
Now, of those 7 appearances, we have gone to 5 NCAA national championships afterwards and won 2 of those games.
And it's
all
just,
in this decade.
Yeah, it's very impressive.
So, Cam, what do you think about this year so far?
I think we started off on a pretty good run. We were in the top 20 right from the beginning, and we still are in the top 20. We came back from the new year, and we got off to a pretty bad start, but I think we're 2-5 coming back. But we're looking forward to the Beanpot and hopefully getting a nice win first game against Harvard, and then playing the next Monday against
And the championship game.
Beaver.
That's the goal.
Northeastern. Exactly. It's always a goal.
It's a good goal. We like that.
What are your hopefuls for the tournament this year?
I mean, you got to take one step at a time, but we played Harvard once already this year, so we're just going to get some tape, and we know what to do. So we'll be ready to go.
Sounds exciting.
All right.
Well, thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, thank you very much,
And
Cam.
we look forward to hopefully speaking to you again.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Have a good one.
You too.
All right, well, we're going to wrap up this episode with
Our last guest.
our last guest. He's basically a veteran.
Now, this is a friend of the show.
Reggie Jackson of our very own basketball team. Reggie,
Thanks for coming
thanks
back
for
on.
coming back. So, the last time we had you here, asked you a couple questions about the upcoming season and what you thought was going to happen without Tyrese and everything. And you mentioned that without his 18 points and 5 assists, it might be a little difficult. But you yourself have been averaging 14 points and 4 assists. So what do you think the key is to some of those close losses we've had this season?
Well, it's about what I preached earlier when I was on the show. It's about defense. We're obviously missing his offense presence, and we just haven't buckled down. Been a terrible team in transition D. Even teams getting it out the basket after we score and outrunning us, and getting easy layups. Also, we've been turning the ball over, and we're pretty much in the low of the low in the ACC. And once we buckle down and get down defense, we'll win some more games. Got 10 games left. And
Well, do you guys think you can still make a run during the regular season, or are you guys going to have to wait till the ACC tournament to make a run?
we believe we can make a run now, most definitely. The best thing about this conference is you get almost 6, 7 teams in every year. So just make the top 6, and we feel that we will get the call on
And
Sunday.
even right now, you guys are only 2 games back from the leader.
Yeah, if we would have had a win, we'd probably be, I think it was 5th place when I saw. So it was a tough loss against Virginia Tech, but we know that we can still push and at least try to get 8 out of these next 10 games and make it to the tournament this year.
That'd be good.
Sounds exciting.
All right.
Well, I'm going to throw you a quick curveball here. Who do you pick for the Super Bowl win?
Well, personally, I wanted to see AP get one before Brett Favre left because he's been carrying that team on his back, and just want to see a superstar get a ring. But I'm going to have to go with the Saints since they beat the Vikings.
Sentimental favorite.
All right, well, thanks for watching Now You Know. And remember, we are
BC.